Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had my mic muted, but yeah, guess what? We're going to be talking about that Arsenal Inside Out podcast. It's Arsenal Inside Out podcast, and big up to everybody on Arsenal Inside Out and Gunner Social. We're going to be talking about everything Arsenal today with the guy himself, Glenn Knight, in the house. Glenn, what's good, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm chilling, bro. Let's get this off the screen. So we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today. Kesh is just having some technical difficulties right now, but we're going to get into it. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a lot of Arsenal news been going on. They've been talking a lot about Jack Grealish. There's been talks about Mustafi to Barcelona. There's been talks about Bendia to Arsenal. There's just been so many different things going on. Even Grealish to Man City. Saka talking about Grealish. We already know about Thomas Partey's injury situation that people keep talking about. David Ornstein was dropping some bombs on people. But yeah, we can start anywhere, bro. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell the people where they can find you, and tell them a little bit about yourself, mate.
You can find me on Glenn Kitely Everything Arsenal channel. I'm feeling good. We need football back, man. The internationals are boring. The other day I had to pick between San Marino and Gibraltar and watching SpongeBob. I just settled for SpongeBob because San Marino and Gibraltar, terrible. So I'm happy football is almost coming back. And then right now till the end of December, early January, it's going to be football every week. So that's what we're excited about.
Kesh is back. Kesh, what's good, bro?
What's happening, man? FM was in the background, just messing everything up, man.
Yo, I was gonna say, Kesh, we were just saying, tell the people where they can find you. Tell them what's up. Yo, JR Fizzy, if you're in the house and you really want to come through, I'll send you the link. Let me know. What do you call it? But yeah, we're gonna get into everything Arsenal today. If you missed it, we were talking about Jack Grealish. We're talking about Mustafi to Barcelona. We're just talking about everything going on. But how are you finding the international break?
Me?
Yeah.
I go? Yeah. Well, international break is boring, man. So many boring games. I thought the Belgium-England one would be a game to watch, but it was okay. England missed a couple of chances, but it was kind of one-sided. I expected a good game between Portugal and France again. It was such a dull game, honestly. So I don't know. I don't see the purpose of playing friendlies. It's okay playing qualifiers and Nations League, but playing friendlies, I don't see the need of it. 3 games within a week and players are getting injured. I don't see the purpose of it. So let's get this out of the way. The next international break is probably in February or March. So I'm glad to have club football back.
True. Okay, so let's get it started, bro. Let's get right into it. I know this right here is music to your ears. Tell the people about this deal. Like, I heard this, I was like, take him, get him out of here. Yeah. Mustafi to Barcelona. Can you believe what we're hearing, bro?
I can't believe. I mean, we are going to steal from them like they always stole money from Everton for Iwobi. He's so average. Even as a second team defender, third team defender, he still manages to find a way to make a mistake. He's been here long overdue. It's like not just like a season overdue. It's like 3 years overdue. He should have left like 3 years ago. Probably when Wenger left, he should have left too. He doesn't really give us what we need. Passing ability, one-on-one defending, not sure. Does he have pace? No. So what does he really give to Arsenal? So imagine if you went to Barcelona and actually like won the league and the Champions League in the same season and probably becomes player of the year. I would be super, super disgusted. But yeah,
you don't have to worry about that. Oh man, that is the funniest hypothetical.
I would be sick. So if he leaves, I think it's only good for him and only good for us because it's not working out.
True. Yo, Kesh, if you're still in the background and you can hear us, come back. But yo, let's talk about Squadron Mustafi, man. Mustafi hasn't had the best of careers at Arsenal. Ever since he's come in, we haven't been in Champions League football. I think his first season we're in Champions League football, and ever since we've missed out every single year. We can't put it down only to the player. But Squadron Mustafi has just had a tough road at Arsenal. There's all sorts of links to Barcelona players, from Matip being linked to Barcelona, Rudiger being linked to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Are you surprised? Barcelona are in as big of a mess as us, maybe.
Yeah, they are. They've not really had good defenders since like the combination of Puyol and PK. They've struggled to get like a solid defensive partnership. So I don't know why they'd want Mustafi. I don't know how much they'd pay for him, first of all, because maybe the whole world, you only pick Mustafi. I'm not sure about that because I don't think he's that good. But if he can go there, he was in Spain back in the day with Valencia. So maybe it's kind of homesick, even though it's not his home. So maybe he just wants to go there. Maybe it was better living there in Spain and stuff. So I'd just be happy if he leaves. That's the point. I'll just be happy if he leaves. And he's not the only one. We still need like 6, 7 players who need to leave.
Yeah, big up to you, bro. But yo, what about the fact that Squadron Mustafi is a German international? He's won a World Cup. He has, what does he have? Does he have 2 FA Cups with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has 2 FA Cups with us, or maybe and
Maybe
you know
one.
what?
Maybe one, yeah.
No, definitely 2, I think.
Not quite sure if he was there in 2015. Probably not.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, we won
The
the FA Cup
Chelsea,
last
we
season.
beat
Of
Chelsea
course.
twice, remember?
Yeah, I forgot about the one from last season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, we won 4 times the last few years. So yeah, he has to.
Yeah, but what about the other thing? There's been a situation at Arsenal where we've had so many center backs that we haven't chosen to play Saliba, and we've kept Mustafi in. Like, to me, that is still a big mistake, and a lot of people don't talk about it as much. But if we have Mustafi and we know we're trying to get rid of him, why did we not put Saliba in the team, man?
That is a very, very weird situation. Right now we have like 10 center backs or something, starting with Mavropanos, Saliba, Gabriel, Pablo Mari. For injuries, it's no one's fault. Obviously, injuries can't blame that on anyone, the likes of Holding and stuff. But not having Saliba in the squad, and there's a time like right now, if Gabriel was suspended or something, who would we actually put there if Holding was not there? Like the way Luis got injured, and then you're stuck with just 2 center backs, and you're forced to play Tierney there, forced to play Shaka. Then yet we have like 10 defenders. So it was a weird one to leave him out. I understood the one for Socrates, but also in the Carabao Cup and in the Europa League, I didn't expect both of them to be left out of those. I expected maybe Socrates to be there and something like that. So it is kind of a weird one. I don't know how soon you can update our squad. Maybe January after the group stage. I think Saliba has to be there because probably 2 of our defenders will leave in January or something like that. So it's just a weird one. I don't think it's Atita's fault or anything like that. It was just, I don't know. He's a good buy, but maybe it was just the wrong moment. I don't know how to say it.
Okay, Kesh, you're back, bro. What are you saying?
Yeah, but where we at now?
We're just finishing up the Mustafi conversation to Barcelona. Do you find that a strange one, or what do you think?
Not really strange, to be honest. When you think about it, Barca's been making some ridiculous signings over the last few years. So
Okay.
if they go
What?
on and sign him, I'm happy, man.
I can't hear you, bro. What'd you say?
I said if they go on and sign him, I'm happy. I can't complain.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you said some random player named Hamnak. I'm like, what? I never heard of that guy in my life. Okay. Well, yeah, there is a player we've been linked to signing. And would you guys want
check
him?
out in a minute.
Emmanuel Buendia. Emmanuel Buendia has been linked to Arsenal numerous times, and now there's another link of Emmanuel Buendia. And I feel like this is more of a realistic signing compared to the next guy we're going to be talking about. So what are you saying, bro? Do you like this player? Do you like the mold? What do you think about him? I'll start with you, Glenn.
He definitely suits our budget. I don't know how much it'd be, but maybe less than 30 million or something. The ones we've been talking about from Salzburg and players like that probably will be expensive. Yes, he'll give us what we need in terms of he can play as a right wing, he can play as a left wing, he can take the ball from midfield and push us forward. So in terms of affording him, we can afford him. So if I was asked to pick him, I'd pick him because I think he wouldn't even be that mad at staying on the bench for a couple of games like signing Grealish. He would want to play every day. So he'd be part of the team probably. So I'd be happy to get him in.
Yeah, you know what? There's some mad numbers. Like if you look at him next to like Pulisic last year, he was putting up numbers in the likes of Pulisic, even though he wasn't getting the goals, but assist wise, he put up numbers last year. Let me just show you this. You're gonna be shocked when you see this right here. Uh, Actually, some of you guys might not even be surprised. Look at this. In 37 appearances, obviously in a small sample size for Pulisic. Pulisic only played 10 games, but in the league, in comparison to each other, look at that. It's very deceiving because of the games and the sample size. But it's like, could he be that creative player that we can get on a cheap and turn into a star?
Does that include like 2018 when they were in the championship before they came back to the league?
I'm not
Or
100% sure.
this is just
What I'll do
this
is I'll find a better one. That one is kind of deceiving, but Buendia, by the way, we know where he finished in the season last year, and when it comes to statistics, when it comes to assists, he was in the top 5 assist getters in the Premier League last year.
And that is when he was at Norwich. So fair play to him. Norwich, which struggled very much. Like apart from the first 5 games, they struggled for the rest of the season. So if he can do that at Norwich, probably our attacking right now is just the same as Norwich last season anyway. You're not that much improved. But if he can come and like have a relationship with the likes of Aubameyang, feed him the balls, probably Lacazette, maybe you can get some more goals. It's better than what we have for sure.
Yeah, Yokesh, what do you think about Emmanuel Buendia?
I think he's technically very good, probably worth a shot, but that's only based on or the situation of our squad and not having a creative player. But I'm not too sure if he would cut it or not. We can only find out by signing him. As I said, the pressure of playing for a Norwich and coming to Arsenal, where you have to do it every game, you can't just do it in pick and choose. It might get to him, but only time will tell. For me, I don't think we would go in for him. The reason being is we had all summer. He was a player that was up for grabs. If the likes of Aston Awa didn't come off, and it didn't come off, and we didn't go in for him then, so I don't see how we're going to go in for him in January.
Big up to everybody in the comment section. Let me just say what up to some of these guys. You got GR Fizzy, Semantic FC, my guy Ram. You got Michael. You got Somali Flames in the house. Guys, unfortunately, no one can join right now. This is going to be a closed session, but if you guys want to throw in your comments, you can throw in your comments, and we'll take them. But this is another guy that we were looking at, James Maddison. We never really considered his price tag realistic, but if you look at the chances created, he created more chances than a Maddison last year. He had more take-ons. He had more tackles. Statistics can lie to you sometimes, but as a player, if this is the kind of player we need, bro, let's be honest. At least as a second option, not our main option, but like second or third on the list. If we're gonna look at Arwa and Dominic Szoboszlai, Emmanuel Buendia is a realistic signing in January, and we can still get a Dominic or Arwa in the summer.
Yeah, like for Buendia, he can be gotten in January, but for the rest, probably not in January. For me, if you ask me between those two players, I'd go for Maddison just because I love his set pieces. None like his corners and free kicks, very, very accurate in the pace in them, very, very good. And I'd actually prefer these players who've played in England before than those players at Salzburg and Leipzig and players like that because they have that experience already, like Maddison and stuff. But Buendia is capable of joining us in January, so I definitely go for him for now because I don't think you can go the whole season without any creativity. We'll struggle a lot.
Okay, so then the next guy we're going to be talking about, Kesh, is the man himself. Let's be honest. First things first, how much would he cost? How much are we talking?
You're talking 80 to 100 mil, honestly. The way
80 to
he's
100?
performed, yeah, easily. The way he's performing, you have to understand. He looked good last year, but this year there's a significant difference in terms of output. Like he had all the sauce and everything, but now if you look at the goals he's scoring, the assists he's making, plus he's English, you're gonna get that premium tax on top as well. And he signed a new contract, so when you go to the negotiation table, everything's in Aston Villa's favour. They're able to demand what they want.
Okay, Glenn, what are you saying for Jack Grealish? How much do you think he's going to cost if we try to buy him?
The fact that he's English and he's been very, very good recently, probably 90 million or something like that, close to 100 million. Tottenham actually wanted him when he was in the Championship. I'm not sure why they didn't take him, but I actually thought he was better. He was very good still, like before they were even relegated. I remember Leicester's title-winning season. He scored against them at the King Power Stadium. I think it was his first goal or something. That day, I realized he was very, very good. So as I told KJ yesterday, I don't know if you had Egal, I said, like, if he was at Arsenal that day against Villa, we'd have won that game because of the way he was carrying the ball from side to side. The first goal, the way him and Barkley were just toying with holding and players like that. The second goal, the third goal, even the disallowed goal, he was like part of every single goal. Whether it's the assist, the goal, the pre-assist, is just part of everything they do. So we have no player like that. So probably 90 million. This is a player I would want to splash the cash on, definitely.
Okay. So the report is that Arsenal wanted Jack Grealish in the summertime, and I think what happened, ladies and gentlemen, we already know. They wanted him, but the money was just not enough. What do you think? Do you think that's what happened? Because I feel like that's what happened.
I think that's what happened for many clubs, not just Arsenal. The likes of Man United, probably Tottenham would have probably been thinking about him as well. But that price bracket during a COVID transfer window was never going to be possible for most teams. As you can see, the teams in Europe didn't even spend that big on any player. So it's a problem when the Premier League can't even do it themselves.
Samurai Jack, Baller FC.
I do feel that come the summer window, teams will go back in for him. I'm unsure of who will actually get it over the line. More than likely, it will be Man United if they're still interested in him.
Okay, let's go, Glenn. Your guy, Jack Grealish. If he was at Arsenal, how much would we have to spend?
90 million, and we'd actually have to sell like 4 of our players to fund that transfer. And I wouldn't mind it. Like if you got rid of Mustafi, Socrates, Kolasinac was very terrible. I don't know if you saw Netherlands' goals yesterday. He was terrible for the Bosnia game again. And probably sell one of the midfielders. I don't know who. Probably it has to be Ozil, and it'd go on a free anyway. So for me, we definitely need him. We definitely need a player like that. I don't think there's anyone who can match him right now in England. Not quite sure if there is.
Hello? I was gonna get his stats up, guys, but for some reason I'm having trouble.
The only thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is, as an agent, and looking at the sort of player Jack Grealish is developing into, surely you would put a certain clause of how much he can leave for. Like, you've got to hope that he was smart enough to do something like that. I understand this is boys' club and everything, but if you just signed a contract with no real way of getting out of it, then I just don't see him leaving.
Yeah. You know what? This season, he's on pace to have a record season. In 7 games, he's already had 4 goals and 5 assists. Last year, in 36 games, we thought he was still amazing, and he had 8 goals and 6 assists. Sometimes stats don't show you everything, because this guy might not be scoring goals every single game or assisting every single game, but he's impacting the game so much by just driving the ball forward. We don't have anybody who does that. Iwobi was the last guy who did that for us. Let's be honest. Am I crazy to say Iwobi was the last guy we had that did that? What Jack Grealish does?
To a certain standard, yeah. Well, yeah.
Kesh will never give me that.
Yeah, man. To a certain standard, I get what you mean.
He wants to be fair.
Like guys, did you hear about this? Mohamed Elneny has COVID.
As much as obviously you don't want a player to get COVID, in a way it could benefit us. Let's just say that, because now you can't really play just the 2 in midfield. Personally, I don't think you can play the 2 in midfield with Xhaka and Partey. You've got to go and be brave now. You put Xhaka, Partey, and maybe Willock in there and change the system. So hopefully it's a good. It's not even good, but you know what I'm trying to say. It brings
No,
a
no,
good
no.
Cash.
outcome.
You're saying make a bad thing can
It's
sometimes
a good thing.
make
Yeah.
make you find other solutions.
Yeah.
But yo, I'm taking it from another perspective. If this was Aubameyang, or just even last time when we lost Socrates, I mean not Socrates, Kieran Tierney, we said to ourselves, this is a terrible thing. But wow. So first Mo Salah, now this. I'm thinking just scrap internationals for the until COVID is over.
Listen, as I said the other day, it's probably better to just scrap anything that's not domestic. Because domestically, it's easier to keep players in their bubble rather than them going to play Champions League games in and across Europe, play international games across Europe. It's easier to keep these players in their bubble because these countries that some of these players are going to, them countries haven't even got control of what's going on yet.
Okay, what about my guys comparing? He's saying Guendouzi drove the ball forward. I don't agree with that. I don't know about you guys.
I actually thought he did. I agree with Nitish. I actually thought he did. Like the game against Aston Villa last season, Tottenham at home last season, he single-handedly helped us win that game. Those games, like the way he won the penalty against Villa last season, he was quite good in terms
I'm not there. I'm not doing that.
pressing and carrying the ball. He was, but what did he do after that? That was the problem.
Okay, so I think we all know we want Jack Grealish. We all would love to have him at the club, but the main part of this video today is going to be looking forward to our next couple fixtures. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's going to be a tough road, guys. Let's be. I'm very optimistic, and I'm more optimistic than you guys. I genuinely think we could probably get at least from our next 15 games. I'm optimistic, and I'm thinking we could at least get 9 to 10 points from our next 5 games. But you guys might, when you guys see the fixtures, you might be like, right? Like,
at best,
don't blow your load yet, bro. We're gonna get there slowly and surely. We're gonna get there. Just 1 second. Let me screen share it. Glenn, have you looked at the lineups? I know Kesh is ready. He's already seen them, but have you seen them?
Yeah, I have. Probably
You
until
did a
January.
show on it, right?
No, not yet, but we've had to look at it because of our current form. We've had to look at what we have next.
Okay. So first things first. So I'm on the Arsenal website, and we're just gonna look at the morale, because you know how at Manchester United they laid the groundwork to see what the running that they had that could have possibly got Oli sacked. This is a situation where some people are crazy enough to call for Arteta's head already, but not us obviously, but still. So the first thing is November 22nd, Ellen Road, Leeds versus Arsenal. What are you guys saying?
it's a winnable game. It's just depends on what team goes out and the preparation for the game. We need to come back after international break. Like I keep saying it over and over, I'm getting bored of it, but we just need to go out there and be brave. Try and dictate the game, put a mark on the game, let them know that we're here to win. You know what I mean? But if we're gonna go out with the same system, then most I can probably see is probably a draw. Honestly.
Glenn, what are you saying?
We need to go attacking in this game. I agree with that. The way Cash said, it's get well soon to Elneny. I've just seen his agent has tweeted it, but as he took the positive from the positive test, we have to take the positives, and we can play attacking. That's the one thing. Now, Leeds have conceded 8 goals in the last 2 games. Aston Villa had conceded 8 goals in the last 2 games, but you didn't get one past them. So I'm hoping this time around you can go attacking and try and create some chances, try and take our chances that we create, and we need 3 points in this game. The truth is we've played very well in away games this season. It's at home where we struggle, so I'm hoping this is one of those games we can get a win. I don't care really if we trash them or get a scrappy win. We just need a win.
Yo, everyone's gassing Leeds. You guys do realize this team that came up from the relegation, they're acting like they've they're Barcelona or something. Like, fix up, people. These guys have not won. Yes, they've scored. They've looked good attacking wise. They've looked better than us attacking wise. But you make fun of us for being 11th.
Listen,
They're 15th.
what I would say is we beat this Leeds team last year. Let's not get carried away. Obviously, I understand. Yes, we're in a bad run of form, but this is not a team that Arsenal didn't face last season.
Yeah. But we didn't beat their best strength team, I don't think. What do you think?
Their best strength team. They had what, Bamford playing, they had Phillips playing. Like, we're making this bigger than what it is, isn't it? Like, Arsenal should be going out there and beat this team with the players that we got.
Yeah.
It all comes down to the system that we play on a day and what players you send out there.
Okay, so what are we saying? So we're saying win, win, win. All three of us are going for a win?
I'll go for a win,
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all going for a win. Guys in the comment section, what are you guys saying? Leeds, what? Leeds have the win.
If you don't stick with that trash.
Most people are, it's obviously banter aside. Some of you guys.
Let me take that comment from Yusuf. The reason why they lost the first game to Liverpool is because both teams went attack versus attack and Liverpool got 4 past them. Let's not forget that Leeds have a poor defense. The attack is very good and the defense is very poor. Against Aston Villa, they kind of went attacking against us and we went defensive and we didn't have a plan B. As soon as we conceded, we had no choice, but we had no way to score a goal. So against Leeds, we have to go and try and score. If we go and defend, they'll still score against us, whether we play a back 7 or back 8, because they're very good attacking wise, Harrison, all those players. So we need to also try and score against them. So I can see a 4-3 in that game, for example.
I'll say the same thing. Like, but listen, go and attack versus attack. Forget, as I said, this season is about goals. Forget defending. It comes down to outscoring this team. If it comes down to outscoring Leeds, with the forward line we've got with Aubameyang, hopefully we do shift Aubameyang through the middle and not still play him on the left. You would expect Aubameyang to get at least 2 in that game. Everyone's writing off Aubameyang. Yes, he's had a poor season, but come the end of the season, Aubameyang will be up there with goals.
And guys in the comment section, if you guys could do me a favor, every single one of you guys, if you can just do me a favor and smash that like button right now while we're here, it will drive more people to watch the channel, and I really greatly appreciate that. Now, the next game, guys, we're going to be facing Wolves at home. Am I mistaken? Is that the next game?
I thought it was
or is it Tottenham? Oh, yeah, it was Tottenham.
No, it's actually Wolves at home.
Yeah, Spurs.
Yeah, so
it's Wolves and then Spurs, I think.
You know what? Let me just get the fixtures up on here because the computer is not reliable right now. Okay, so after the Aston Villa game, we face Leeds. After Leeds,
is better than our attack. Come on, no, it's not.
No, people are revisionary history. No, bro, we face Wolves, then Tottenham.
Okay.
So Wolves at home.
Yeah, can I just say something on that Leeds attack? Listen, you got a Bamford in there. Don't let, because he scored these 2 goals recently, confuse your head. Bamford could hit a barn door when I watched him last year. Okay, yes, he's hit a bit of form. He's not going to continue that throughout the rest of the season.
Remember Timo Pukki?
It happens. Like, you'd expect a striker to get goals at some point in the season, but a striker of his quality is not going to continue that throughout the season.
Yeah, I was gonna look at the Europa League games, but we don't really care about those games. Let's be honest. We just watch them because they're easy wins that we can enjoy. Do you even enjoy those wins against Moldas and like the Rapid Viennas?
You know, the only reason why I don't watch it for the win, because I expect us to win. The only reason I watch it because I get the anticipation that we're going to play youth, and then we don't play youth.
So you're going into those games looking to see us play against the youth in those games, and that's the only reason why.
Only reason I watch that game.
Fair point. Pukki bangs bang again. Now that he's in the championship. Okay, so next game, we got Wolves. What are you guys saying? You know what? I can see us winning this game because if you guys remember last year against Wolves, I might say this and sound silly, but I just don't trust. I don't trust. What do you call it? us against Wolves at home, but for some reason away from home last year, end of the season, you knew we were going to set up defensively and nick a draw or something, or nick a win. At home, I'm more scared now because these teams are up for it.
Yeah, there's no home advantage anymore, so it becomes a open field for anyone.
So what are we saying?
Probably say a draw.
Some people are saying Wolves draw 2-2, 3-1 Wolves. Wolves aren't great, should win, says Rafi. Glenn,
I wouldn't say should win. I wouldn't say should win.
what do you say?
I'll be more scared of Wolves than I am against a Leeds. Like, you're looking at a quality striker in Jimenez, and then you got Prudence, who's very, very good. Like, he's one of the best wingers outside the top six.
You know what? Wolves, their recruitment team is literally Portugal, and it's amazing. Pedro Neto. Don't forget, Pedro Neto is a baller too.
Bro, don't think on Football Manager, yeah. Their old philosophy says sign Portuguese players. I'm like, bruh, I'm not gonna sign Portuguese players. Ridiculous.
Why you tried to beat them in Football Manager, and that's what it told you.
Yeah, like, forget it.
Oh man. All right, Glenn, what are you saying?
I've said the people in the comments are like, we're going to lose every single game. Come on, guys, we're not going to lose every single game. But I agree that Leeds can get 2 or 3 past us on that day, but now Wolves have been very blunt in attack. I think apart from the first game against Sheffield, I don't remember any other time that they've scored more than 1 goal in a game. They really struggle to score even more than 1 goal in a game. So this is a game I don't think they'll score that many, and I don't think we'll score that many because they're very good defensively, Cody and players like that. So now this is a game that is a must-win more than the Leeds game. We have to win this game at home, and we have to, they've been very, very blunt. Like, they're not performing. Neto is okay in a couple of games. Podence is okay in a couple of games. Jimenez has not been firing like he usually does in the other games. So we have to win this game. This is a game that could end something like 1-0 or 2-1, tight one though.
To be fair, Adama Traore has not really been playing this season, and every time he's come on, he's not looked the player that he was last season, which is why I said last season, don't get carried away. Like, when we see a player do something well, play well for a season, we start to add them up as if they're world class immediately.
Yeah, guys are ripping into Tierney. Do they not remember Tierney and Ainsley Maitland-Niles had that side of the pitch on smack against thing? What's his name? What's his name? I'm mixing it up right now. Adama Traore. Yeah. And even it took a lot for them to break us down. We had a clean sheet away from home against them.
Traore got pushed to wing back that game.
Yeah.
The manager moved him to wing back because it wasn't working.
Yeah. And you know what? To be fair, if we're going to be fair, we should be coming out of this international break going 2 for 2 against Leeds and Wolves.
Yeah, we have no other. We can't do it any other way. If we end up those 2 games without picking up a win, then we'll be in trouble because of our next few games. We are better away, and Wolves have not been firing. Traore has even been starting on the bench anyway most of the games. So what you need to do is put Niles on that wing, Saka and Tierney, all 3 of them. And yeah, you can get an assist, you can get a goal, but that's why I said maybe 2-1.
Okay, now Tottenham versus Arsenal. What are you guys saying? And if you guys don't know what Har means, it's shit in Somali.
Listen, the form Tottenham's been in, you'd expect them to come into this game and win. But we all know how a derby game goes. Like, form goes out the window. It will become a scrappy game. I don't think it will be free flowing as we'd expect it to be of the recent years. I think this game will be so scrappy, it'll probably end up being a 1-0 win either team.
Yeah, Tottenham are shit, bro. At the end of the day, they're gonna find a way to lose a game to us or draw a game to us, and then the next week they're gonna go and batter like West Brom or something. These guys are pretenders. They're not real They're not real when it comes to title contenders. People keep talking about title contenders, this is that. The real title contenders are City, Liverpool, Chelsea. In my opinion, if Tottenham are close enough to win a title, they're gonna find a way to make it hard for themselves. And I think they're gonna lose these kind of games. These are the kind of games where they lose or they draw.
You know what I love, yeah? I'm gonna love it coming into the season when Tottenham ain't won the title, because I don't understand how people can suggest Tottenham's gonna win the title. That means City's gonna have to fall off, Liverpool's gonna have to fall off, Chelsea's good run of form is gonna have to end. I don't see Tottenham overcoming all those three teams.
Yeah. What about you, Glenn?
I'm just reading the comments. I'm just shocked. Everyone thinks you're going to lose every single game, then we'll be in trouble. Okay, this one is going to be harder. This is going to probably to be the hardest. I don't think we'll win it. I really wish we could win it, but I don't think we'll win it. Just because like Son and Kane and probably Bale will start in that game. We all have the memories of Bale scoring against us at White Hart Lane and at the Emirates Stadium. So this is going to be a tough one. Probably the best we can get is a draw. Probably draw. That's all we can get in this game. I'm hoping for, of course, they can beat us, but maybe at 1-1 or something like that. Because you're going to go defensive, I'm sure.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it to Sahal in the comment section. Who do you think we're gonna lose to Arsenal? I mean, do you think we're gonna lose to Tottenham? Do you think we're gonna lose to these hard boys? Really? Tell me, bro. I know some of you guys in the comment section are Somali. You probably know what I'm saying. But yo, Kesh.
Yo.
Spurs. What's your prediction? Draw?
I'm gonna go for. I reckon we'll probably lose 2-1.
What will expectations be if you lose all 3 games? Question mark. Indiana. That is not an option.
We won't lose all 3 games. Remember at Liverpool, if Lacazette took his chances, would have gotten something. At City, we were not peppered. Saka had a chance, Aubameyang had a chance. I'm hoping this time round against Tottenham and Leeds away from home, they can take their chances. I'm really hoping so. So maybe from those 3 games, we can lose 1. But if you lose all 3, then we'll be in trouble. Then Arteta will definitely be in trouble.
To be fair, yeah, it is a bit early to call the game, because if Arsenal go out and they win their first 2 games, then we're all looking at this a total different thing. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get through this first game so then I can assess and see where we're going.
Okay. I'm trying to get the guys in the comment section to get engaged. So they're giving us their predictions. I feel like they're now a little bit more balanced. They were saying we're gonna get battered by Leeds, but somehow we're gonna beat Tottenham 2-0, Tottenham 2-1, draws all the way around. Somebody's saying Tottenham's gonna beat us. Spurs. Yeah, these guys are hilarious. But yeah. What do you call it? I don't get it. I'm so confused. Okay, so now, where are we sitting? We've given ourselves 7 points out of the next 3 games. Is that fair? That is very optimistic, guys.
No, I didn't. I said we will lose 2-1, so I'm saying 6 points.
Okay, 6-7 points. That's great. If we win our next 3 games, if we get 6 points, I'm happy.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I don't be most disappointed in if we don't pick 3 points against Wolves at home. That will be very disappointing.
Forget about that. Leeds away. If we draw, that's going to be disappointing too. So now, going into the next game, remember this is a struggling Burnley team that historically never have beaten us in the Premier League. Never. Could they break their duck? Yeah, away at the Emirates.
This is going to be a very frustrating game. I can already see it. So I wouldn't even be surprised if you won those 3 games and then struggle in this one, like, because they're just going to park the bus and you're going to go for a back 5 and struggle.
How do you break down a Burnley? That's the question.
Yo, we need some balance. Sahal thinks we're gonna lose all 3 games, mate.
Mate, I don't know how you break down a Burnley in it, but It's going to be a very difficult one. A difficult one, I will say. This is a game where you need the likes of a Giroud this game, because we ain't got no one who's gonna break the line with any passes. This is a game where you need Giroud and just lump it up to him, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the link to Sahal because he's saying we're delusional and that there needs to be some balance, and he's the one that's saying we're gonna lose all 3 games. Do you think we're the delusional ones, or do you think he is, because he generally believes we're gonna lose all 3 games?
No, I don't see us losing all 3. I don't need that.
What about yourself, Glenn?
Oh, we are not going to lose all 3 games. Probably just one from those 2.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Because
Yeah.
he's going to change the tactics. He's going to change the tactics.
He's going to change the tactics. I don't see him coming back from international break and playing that same system that's not done us any good since the start of the season. I just don't see that happening.
So are we saying 9 points out of our next 4?
I'm not sure about the Burnley game. The thing is, Burnley's not going to leave us the spaces in behind for Aubameyang to be a threat, for the likes of, I don't know, a Pepe, for instance, to be a threat. This is a game where you need someone that's good on the ball, can play an intricate pass in between the lines, and we haven't got that right now.
Yeah.
Think about it. Yeah, most of the times we play Burnley, it's not always been a convincing win. Okay. Remember the one with the Kashoni last-minute goal? Like, it's not really convincing when we play against Burnley.
Okay, let's get Sahal in. Sahal, what makes you think we're gonna lose all 4 games?
Bro, what makes you think we're gonna win most of the games? Come on, man, guys. Come on, man. Wake up, man. Wake up. We ain't going nowhere. The season's over, man. I wish we could just write a letter, say, season over, give us 10th place. I'm happy. Let's pack our bags, get ready for next season. We should pack our bags already, man. Season's over.
Negative,
imagine, this is how bad it is, This season, we actually, if we were a good team, run well, we have a good chance of winning the league. Liverpool are injured like hell. Man City are inconsistent. If we will run well, we could have won the league. And you guys are talking about
forget that, man. That's irrelevant, though. We was never in the conversation to win the league anyway.
Why are we not in the cash, man? Come on.
Bro,
wake
that's
up, man.
irrelevant.
You need to wake up. How are we talking about how low we are now? We are that low, This is the standard. Imagine, you are a business and you're the owner of the business.
We know that, bro. We know that.
But that's unacceptable. Look at the standards dropped like nothing.
It's been like this for years, though. It's been like that for years, though. I don't understand. It's been like that for years.
It has been like this for years.
Sahal.
And look, I read messages on Twitter.
Sahal, you're getting away from the argument. You're getting
away from the argument, man.
Sahal, you're getting away from the argument. Leads away. Are you win or loss?
I think maybe draw. I don't think we can beat Leeds.
Okay. Wolves at home. Win or loss?
We will struggle. We struggle always at home. So I'll say another draw.
Okay. Tottenham.
I think we could lose that easily. Right now,
and then Burnley.
Burnley, we could. I think we will win that. So 4 points. I'm saying 4 points.
Okay, we're saying 9 points from those 4 games. No, you're saying 4 points.
5 points.
Okay.
So wait. So let me ask you a question. Are you going into this game with this thought that we're going to play the same system? Is that why?
There is no evidence here. I've been telling Egal since the beginning. This is not like I came randomly today. I told you the system doesn't work. There's no way, there's no evidence that says to me that we're going to change the system. No evidence. If there's evidence and I see the game and we watch the game and we change the system, I don't think there will be. Then you can come back into me and say, yo, look, we did change something.
All right, so can I ask a question? So if we do change the system, do you think we've got a chance?
If we change the system, I'm not sure. I can't. We have a better chance of winning the game.
All right, that's fair. That's a fair assessment.
All right. Sahal, done on my G, I'm getting feedback. Thanks for coming on, bro.
All right, my thank man.
Sahal's my guy, bro. Somali brethren. He knows, but sometimes it's just he's very different opinions from all of us. I'll tell you
No,
that.
I understand it. I understand it. But you can't look at the season and think, okay, now it's a good chance to go and win the league. Even if we did what we had, if we added say an hour or whatever, I still don't think we would have been challenging for the league. Just a couple of seasons going the way it is don't mean everyone's in for the title. Not everyone's in for the title. You've
Yeah.
got 4 teams who I think could go on and win this title.
Okay. So the last one now. Glenn, what was your prediction for the Burnley game, by the way?
It's going to be a tight one, probably. I don't agree with what media saying we're going to spunk them. Probably a 1-0, something like that.
Okay, so what are you up to right now on your predictions? Because I'm on 9 points right now.
For me, I'm going to go for a 7 point.
So I'm going 9 points from 4 games. You're going 7 points. Glenn, you're going 9 also, or 10?
No, I'm going 10. And
He's going draw at Tottenham.
Yeah, 3 weeks. I'd love to come here after 3 weeks.
There you go. There you.
They're saying there's still some feedback from.
Yo, somebody, I'm getting background feedback. What is that? It's you, Glenn. I'm getting feedback. Do you have headphones on? I'm getting some feedback. I'm not sure why. 1 second. Yeah, it's definitely yours. Just, what do you call it? It's okay, bro. What is that sound everyone's saying? I don't know. It's just something happens sometimes. It's okay. Glenn, whenever you want to speak, just unmute yourself, okay? Oh, it's gone.
No. It's
What
gone?
was that? Yeah, it's gone.
I have no idea. Probably the mic or something.
Okay. What do you call it? Now, the final game, Southampton versus Arsenal. Out of these last 5 fixtures, what are we saying? How many points are we getting after this game? Which I'm giving us a win versus Southampton because Danny Ings and all them guys are out. And you know what? I think we could beat them at home. I'm giving us. Call me deluded. I'm saying 12 points from our next 5 games. What are you saying?
As I said, I can't assess it that far ahead because I need to see what the thoughts are after the international break.
Yeah.
So I can't really assess that far ahead, honestly. Like Southampton, they're in a good run of form right now.
This is the funniest comment I heard all day. The man said that background noise is Glenn is in a spaceship.
I think it's the negativity affecting the sound. Too much negativity.
Oh man, there you go.
Yeah, Southampton's in a good run of form. They've got informed Danny Ings at the moment as well. This game could go either way, but Southampton over the last few years have been a bogey team for us. Let's not forget that.
You know what? I'll take this as a compliment, Kesh. A man said he thinks I'm deluded, but he realistically can see us getting 12 points from our next 5 games. So I'll take that as a win. But then you get to the other side. You got a Chelsea fan here saying realistically 4 to 8 points.
Did you not lose 4 of them? Yeah, but if you look at the teams that we lost to, that's a normal Arsenal season. You know what I mean? That is a normal Arsenal season.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. Why are people expecting us to lose every other game? It's because we lost 3-0 to Villa. Villa beat us last season. Leicester still beat us last season. Liverpool and City still beat us last season. So it's the usual teams. Wolves didn't beat us last season. Teams like that. So let's see how we do.
Tell them.
Exactly.
And yo, Kesh, to add on to that, you were saying something the other day about City and Liverpool. If you remember, these guys are supposed to challenge for the league, and people think we're gonna go and beat them every day.
Let me give my assessment on those games. Those games, what I would have liked to have seen is more fight and more of an attacking threat. But considering the system we went out there with, and the way it's not worked exactly like how we played against them in the latter stages of last season and pulled off good results, I'm not surprised we lost them. Would I have expected us to beat them? Not really. I wouldn't have expected us to beat them, but I just wanted to see a better performance. But as I said, it's a normal Arsenal season. It is a normal Arsenal season. When was the last time we've gone out there and beat a 2 top two top 6 teams on their own ground. It's not happened. This season, what is the first time in how long we've gone away and actually won the game? And that game wasn't exactly like we outplayed that team. We put up a good fight, and that was about it.
Okay, I got another guy who wants to come on. Natish is going to be coming on in a second, but I'll tell you guys this: if you're going to the Arsenal board and you're going to the January window, do these next 5 games make a big difference? If we go into these next 5 games and we lose a bunch of them, or we go into these next 5 games and we win 12 points out of 15, if we win 12 points out of 15, do you think the board will be like, I'll give you money in the January window?
They would have to, because if you consider the outrage that the old fan base would be in, their hands will be forced.
What about you, Glenn? What are you saying?
Whether we win or lose, we still need to get players in January because of the creativity. Now, being deluded is if we say we're going to win all the games 4-0, because that is not possible. I still think you're going to struggle for goals in a couple of games. Like Southampton at home, it's going to be a very hard game. I can't refuse that. Leeds is going to be a hard game. Tottenham is going to be a hard game. So I'm hoping they still give him money to buy players, whether we win or we lose.
One second. Let me just get Natish's. We're going to get to the comment in a second. Let me just get Natish's thoughts on the games. Natish, I'm going to run you through the games. Tell me what your predictions are. First game, Leeds away. What's your prediction?
3-2 win.
Okay. Just wins or losses. Don't worry about the score. Wolves, what's your prediction?
Draw.
Okay, so how many points you on? 4. Then the next game, Tottenham away.
Draw.
Okay, so we're on 5 points now. Next game, you got Burnley.
Win.
Okay, and then finally Southampton.
I think loss.
Okay, so out of every single game, the only game you think we're going to lose is Southampton.
Yeah, I said 8 points out of 15.
You gave us 8 points out of 15. That's fair.
One ahead of me.
Yeah, the reason is, but trust me on this, that when I did this video with someone, the thing was that you did not calculate what is happening right now. Today, Doherty has come out positive. Elneny has come out positive. They're like whom they met. Doherty was with the English squad when he was tested positive. Now, whether any Spurs player were in touch with him, the entire, what is going on with Liverpool. If such is a case with any other team, it could mean everything changes then. We are assuming right now based on the fact that what we have seen so far. But if such a case is happening, like Doherty is maybe ruled out for another 2 weeks, and there are some crucial games in between, and if someone else is also being quarantined from his team, like Harry Winks or Harry Kane or anyone, so the entire situation and the scale changes. So that is what I was actually trying to say to Sohail, that you can't predict anymore because the games will be going on and there may be so many squad players missing.
True.
That's very true. I never thought about it from that perspective, bro. Thanks for giving me that other side of the story. That's just smart. But Kesh, you're gonna get on this comment.
Yeah, listen, I predicted us to get a win. I can't remember what the score was. I think I said 1-0 or something like that. We had the chances. We could have buried that game if we took our chances, honestly. But obviously it didn't happen. What do you want to say? It's not like you beat us convincingly. You only won 1-0 and you barely had any chances. Barely.
Yeah. Glenn, you've been there for a while. Tell me, what's your prediction at the end of the season? Because I know what my guy Kesh, he said 5th. I know Natish thinks we can still get top 4, right?
No, I had said 5th at the start of the season, but I still think anywhere between 5 and 8.
Okay, and then Glenn.
Man, it's going to be very hard. I don't know. I wish you could ask me that question after the next 5 games just to see how we're playing. But if you're asking me right now, probably 6th or something like that. Probably 6th, because the funny thing is, what I really want to see, what's more interesting.
Okay.
What's more interesting to see in these games? I just want to see how we play in the away games. If we play very well in the away games again and then struggle at home against Burnley and Southampton, then something needs to be changed. Maybe bring back Arsene Wenger from the home games for the home games or something. Like
Hood
something
TV,
needs to
message
change.
me on Twitter if you want to jump on. Message me on Twitter at TheKidEG. Glenn, sorry,
That's what
you were saying?
that's what is
You were
going to
saying?
be interesting to see, like how we are going to play at home and how we are going to play away. I won't be surprised if we went and got something away to Leeds and Tottenham and then struggle at home to Burnley and Southampton.
Yeah. You know what we need, bro? We need everybody in the team to get like that boys in the hood pep talk. They come into the locker room, everyone's like, we're here together, we live together, we die together, we ride together. That's what these guys need. Because you know what? I don't see the unity and the connection that I used to see at the end of the season last year. You remember last year when we were finishing the games, everyone was tired, everyone was picking each other up. The only time I've seen everyone work together was against that Manchester United game. Since the Man United game, I haven't seen us working together as a team. It's like, you know, those great speeches and this is that we would hear from the locker room about Arteta giving them speeches at halftime, this is that. We're not going to be hearing any of those things. You know why?
Please, really?
They're down.
Look,
What's the comment now?
we had 2 chances to your 2 chances. But if you look at who actually had the clear-cut chances, like the one where Aubameyang fired it straight at the keeper, like on another day, Aubameyang would have took that chance. He didn't convincingly beat us. No way did he beat us convincingly.
Okay, so we got some people trying to jump in the stream. What I'll do is I'll tell you guys this, bro. It's quite simple for me. And Glenn, if you gotta go, let me know because I'm gonna open the boards, open the lineup to people to jump on. But I think realistic hope for us anywhere between 8 to 12 points is a good 5 games. Anything less than that is an embarrassment.
Without a
I
doubt.
actually think less than 10 points is bad because we're already 11. If we end up losing 2 games and drawing 1, then we're in trouble.
Wow.
We all the home games, in fact, we have to win all the home games.
Perspective,
all 3
right?
of them. Yeah, and then probably try and pick something away from Leeds or Tottenham. And then maybe if you're going to lose 1, that's fine. But if we win just 2, then we're in trouble. Because after that, we have Everton away, Chelsea, then it's going to be even harder.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Okay, so I put the link in the comments, guys, if you want to jump in. Glenn, thanks for coming on, bro. Let the people know where they can catch you, bro.
Glenn Kitely, everything Arsenal, you can find me there. And thank you for having me again, man.
Bro, you're the man, bro. You cover all the games, even what do you call it, the youth games. Like I seen last time, you covered Emil Smith Rowe 6-0 and everything he did. And big up to you, bro.
Thank you, man. Nice talking to you again, Cash.
You too, bro.
Oh, you too, man. Indiana, you know my view on that Man United game.
Yo, guys, the link is in the comment section if you guys want to jump through. Did I?
Yeah.
Did I put
No,
it
there's
in?
no
The
link.
Tish is back.
But Cash, you don't need to answer the City fan. The game ended in a 1-0 win. 1-0 is never convincing for any team, as it is.
Okay,
No one
so
can say it was one-sided. Sorry.
We got 2 United fans here.
We didn't batter you lot.
1 second. Arsenal versus Leeds. What are you guys giving us? Kirsten and Hitch.
1-1.
I'll say 2-1.
For Arsenal.
2-1. Yeah, 2-1 for because Leeds can't defend. If you look at their defense.
Next. Keep it simple. Next. Arsenal versus Wolves at home. What are we doing?
I said it in the comments. 3-1 Wolves.
Okay. Next.
I'll say 1-1.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to win that.
Spurs versus Arsenal. What are you guys giving us?
That's a tough one, you know, because like Kesh said earlier, like in a derby, form goes out the window. Like Spurs, they lost to Bournemouth and then they came and beat you last season. So it's like 1-1. I'll give that 1-1. 1-1.
Okay. Remember how many points you're giving us, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And
Nah,
then
1-0 Arsenal. 1-0 Arsenal for that one. 1-0 Arsenal.
Okay. And then what about yourself, bro? Hitch.
You know what? I'll say 1-1. Just for that, because Mourinho, I don't think he wants to lose Arsenal. You know how he hates us.
Okay, and then I'm gonna bring everybody in one by one. 1 second. I want Jem. Jem, I see you. Sahal, come back next time. You've already got a chance.
We
What do
didn't
you
beat
call
you,
it?
bro. We didn't batter you lot, boy.
What's the next one?
Burnley, isn't it?
Burnley, the final one. So what are you giving us for Burnley?
2-0 Arsenal.
Okay, Burnley
know what?
2-0.
2-0 Arsenal.
You know what? Burnley, I'll say 3-0. 3-0 Arsenal.
Okay, and then finally Southampton. What are you guys giving us?
Ooh, that's a tough game. They're a very good side, Southampton. I said you'd beat Tottenham, and I said you'd lose to Wolves, and I said you'd 1-0 Arsenal. 1-0 Arsenal.
1-0. What about yourself, Hitch?
You know what? 2-2. You know Southampton are a good team. You can't just
Okay,
say.
so you guys have
Can't
given
beat-
us each. You've each given us at least 9 points.
I said you.
Yeah.
Did I? I said you'd lose to Wolves, draw with Leeds, so that's 1 point. I said you beat Spurs, and I said you beat Southampton. That's
What
7
about
points.
Burnley? What about Burnley?
Yeah, 10. So anything less than 10 for me is a disgrace for Arsenal. Anything less than 10.
Okay, so thanks, guys. I'm gonna get Jem on now. Okay, thanks for coming on, boys.
You know what the craziest thing is, yeah? If we change the system, I wouldn't be surprised if we go on and win 1-0 in
Okay,
3 of those games.
So now we got Jem, Chelsea fan, and then what's your name, bro? Joseph. Yeah, Yusuf. You're.
No.
Well, who do you support again?
I'll put Yusuf in the comments. Cash wishing COVID on the players, man. But
No one
I'm
wished COVID on the players, brother. No one wished COVID on the players.
I'm a Man City fan.
Okay,
I was the one that said we had 2 chances to your 2 chances.
Okay, so let's be honest here. What are you giving Arsenal's chances to win the next 5 games?
None.
And Jem,
What's up,
that's the
Jem?
first thing you're gonna say.
Dead.
None.
Come on, ring him. Go on, go through him. I'll go through him with you. Go on.
Okay,
bring me each
realistic,
game.
Jem. No
No,
bad.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now, and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
brutal as well. You know I'm
Okay,
brutal and honest. Go on.
Leeds
Go on.
away, first game after the international break. What are you giving us?
A draw, or if not, you're gonna lose. 1 or 2.
Bro,
Okay,
Jeb,
so-
you came on and said we're gonna get battered.
I'm gonna be honest, right? You man are playing against a team that likes pressurizing high up the pitch in Leeds, right?
We played them before. We played them last season.
This team is not going to give you the
It's a
time of
different
day.
team, man.
It's a different
It's
team.
a
Not a
different team.
different
This
team.
team's going to
It's
give
not a
you no
different
time
team.
of day. At the moment, looking at your last performance against Aston Villa, I don't see, if Aubameyang don't turn up, I don't see where your goals are coming from. That's all I'm saying.
Hoodie Media
So-
TV. I put the link in the description. I put the link in the comment section. If you don't
Listen.
join, you're gonna bottle it.
If you look at that Leeds team, tell me how many new players are in that starting 11 from
Kesh,
last
they
season.
scored 3 goals against Liverpool,
I
bro.
understand that,
At their
bro.
own
I
I'll
place.
tell
understand.
you. I'll tell you the
understand
new
that.
players. They've got
In
the
the
new
starting
centre back
lineup.
from Germany. The centre
Yeah,
back from
the one that
Germany.
big with K, yeah.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
do not underestimate them.
I'm
That's
not
all. You're making it
underestimating
sound
them.
like you're going to go there and win
Listen,
3-4
if
nil.
you
It's
look,
not going to
no,
happen.
so like what I said, I could see us going most of these games and winning 1-0. That's what I said. I'm the one who said Leeds, out of all of our fixtures this season, I said they're gonna be the hardest fixture.
All right,
So I'm
cool.
not
No,
going in underestimating them. I said
yeah. I get you. Look, it's either going to go like what you said, which is that you're going to sit back like you have been playing all your games, soak up the pressure and nick a goal, 1-0, or it's going to go the complete opposite and you're going to lose 2-3-0. That's my honest opinion. There's no
Okay,
middle in between this.
Okay, I'm just gonna forget about all the other stuff. Let's just chalk them off, and you tell me win or loss. Okay? No, don't say the points or how many goals or whatever. Win or loss, Leeds or draw.
I'm going to say loss. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say you're going to lose.
Okay, Yusuf, win, lose or draw.
Draw. It's away,
Okay.
right?
Yes. So
away.
It's a draw.
okay,
Draw.
so one of you guys is giving me a point, one of you guys is giving me nothing. Next game we got at home Wolves. What are you saying?
Win.
Okay, so he's giving me 4 points. Jem, what are you giving me?
Oh, that's a hard game, man. That is a very hard game. You're at home, yeah?
Yeah.
Wolves is a false image this season,
I'm
man.
gonna
They're
say,
not. You're not
No, but
playing that one.
they don't concede goals though. That's the thing. I'm gonna say a draw. I actually think a draw that game.
Okay, so you're giving me a point.
Yeah.
Now that's Tottenham. Jem, what are you giving me?
A massive fat L.
Who they? Where are you playing? You're home or away?
Away.
You're away. Oh, I'm gonna say Tottenham are gonna win 2-0.
Okay. So Jem so far has given us 1 point from the first 3 games. Now, Yusuf, what are you giving us? Nothing.
I'm giving you 4.
Okay, so next we got Burnley or Southampton? Burnley.
You're away at home.
I think we're at home. Yeah, we're at home.
You'll beat them.
Oh, it's at home.
Okay,
I thought it was away.
So you're giving me 4 points.
Yeah.
From the first 4 games.
Yeah.
That's terrible. What are you giving me, Yusuf? You giving me a win against Burnley?
It's going to be a surprise draw, in my opinion. It's
Okay,
going to
so
be a
you're giving
game
me
that you
5
should
points.
win, but it's not going to come through.
Okay,
in my
Jem,
opinion.
are you giving me Southampton?
You're
at home?
at home, Southampton.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they can cause you problems, man. They're a good team. They are.
Seriously?
I'm gonna say a draw.
Okay, you've given us 5 points, and depending on Yusuf, what are you giving us for Southampton?
Southampton are going to press you guys, and you're going to win it 2-0.
Okay, so you've given us 8 points. Jem's given us 5 points. Realistically, you guys both went as harsh as you could be, and you know what? I feel like Yusuf's is realistic. I don't think we can get as low as 5 points, Jem. That's a disaster.
I just don't see that happening. All it
That's a
takes is 2
disaster.
wins.
Give me a reason why you cannot get 5 points out of them games.
You're telling me we're not going to get 2 wins out of Leeds, Wolves, Southampton, and Burnley.
I don't think that's an easy schedule. I'm not lying to you. That's not easy teams you're playing against.
No, but look at who we just played.
It's not easy teams are playing, yeah, but like you have to look at this, yeah. This is the last time Arsenal's gone 6 or 7 games without getting a win.
It might be the beginning.
What hard game? Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry to butt in, but what hard game this season have Chelsea won?
True.
I don't know what this confidence is.
What are you talking about?
I'm putting it back onto you. You know, you're saying Arsenal is all doom and gloom, and Chelsea, obviously, I saw you talking on the Chelsea ratings. Is all
Bro, your team's pretty much washed up, mate. I would worry about your own team at the moment. You ain't even got a blooming striker. You can't even score goals. So I know what you're talking about.
I know. We do have a problem. Yeah.
But then at the moment, we're in a bit of form at the moment. So I don't see how
they're
Chelsea
the
can
most
be criticised at the
unformed
moment.
team. Yeah, you're right.
You have to go based on form. I'm one of these honest guys. If Chelsea are playing crap, I'll say, yeah, we're crap.
What I would say to that is though, City came out and gave a good fight against the reigning champion. Like they've played difficult games and they've come out on top.
They should have won that game.
Exactly.
They should have beat Liverpool.
They're not as washed up as what.
But they are because the old City would have buried them with them chances.
I get that.
We're not the same City though.
But this is what I'm saying.
That, but they're not as far off. The way you're making it out of them is like you're basically second favourites. That's basically what you're saying.
I think there's a good chance that we can get second. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
So
I don't think we can win it. I think we've got as much chance to win it as Liverpool, Man City, and Tottenham, and whoever else that's up there at the moment.
To me, your favourites. To me, in my opinion, I think Chelsea should win it this season. Like,
why should they win it?
The amount of money you've spent. I remember in Pep's second season when basically the whole Lampard issue is it's not his players, right? You know, the first season it was mainly academy players and other players that he didn't get to sign anyone. He's went and got all the players he wanted practically. And when Pep did the same thing, everybody was like, they're the favourites. He got his fullbacks. He got his goalkeeper, Edison. Everybody was like, they have to win it. It's on them. So I'm putting the same thing onto Chelsea. I don't get why.
I don't see why.
Why are the standards not the same?
Yeah,
the standards should be the same.
Why should it be the same? Well, because we've signed all these players. We've just replaced half our squad. You think half your squad's going to turn up straight away?
Same with City. The same thing with City is the exact same. Okay, maybe Chelsea signed an extra player, right? But look at City. We replaced the goalkeeper. Same how you've replaced
No,
the
no. There's a difference between City's transfer window and there's a difference between Chelsea's transfer window. City's transfer
Explain.
window was a shambles. Yeah, the players that you bought in were not replacements for the David Silvas, the companies, the Agueros. You haven't done that. You haven't
No,
bought players in
Let
of
me
that caliber.
Talk about the second.
Let me explain.
Go on.
I'll
One
explain
second,
it
guys.
to you. I'll
One
explain
second,
it.
guys. One second, guys. Guys,
Go on, Egal.
this has turned into a City Liverpool thing. I mean, City Chelsea thing.
Okay,
Chill.
fair enough.
Calm down.
No,
The whole thing that I came down here was we wanted to talk about. It turned into
Arsenal.
a thing between
Fair
your
enough.
clubs. What we're getting at is
Yeah.
Arsenal had this tough run of games with Leicester, Man United, Man City, and Liverpool. We came out of that losing 3 out of those 4 games. Plus, we lost to Aston Villa. So when you say we've been so poor, you have to look at it from the grand scheme of the teams that we faced, the level of quality in comparison to the level of quality some other teams have faced, and where they're sitting.
If you go into these games playing like you did against Aston Villa, you're coming out with small points. I'm telling you now. If he does not change, if he doesn't sort out a plan B for your team, and you continue playing in the way you're playing, you're going to keep having results like this. Are you going to disagree with me?
I don't. I think we might surprise you. Come out of the first 2 games with 6 points.
You might do. I'm not saying. Look, even if you did, it wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't sit here and go, "Oh my god, I can't believe Arsenal won them games." I'm just going on what I think and what I'm feeling at the moment, and what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing from Arsenal. I can only base on your last game. Yes, you beat Man United 1-0, and yes, you done it in style, but it was only a pen. It was only a pen.
100%.
So
100%.
I'm just being honest. Where's your goals coming from? That's what I'm trying to understand. Where is the goals coming from?
They're coming from
Arsenal?
They're coming from people trying to being clinical. That's where it needs to come from.
Yeah, and I agree with you. But who is other than Aubameyang?
Put Aubameyang through the middle. That's what you have to
won't
do.
do that, Kesh. That's what I'm saying. If he changes
he will. He has to.
I agree. If he changes it, then I think you can be more clinical. But if he continues in the same mold as he has with the Villa game, I just don't see. I just don't see it for you guys.
Yeah, I understand. As I said, like with all the news, Elneny getting COVID and everything, like I can only see changes in it. If he doesn't do changes, then he's insane, isn't it? I'll say it. He's insane if he doesn't.
Yeah, I hear that. Look, I'm not trying to be salty. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be honest with you from what I've seen. I'm not. I know you think I'm on here just doing what I always do.
I understand what you're saying. I understand it. I'm not against what you're saying.
It brings balance. Having rivals on.
Yeah, I just want you to see it.
Bro. I'm realistic. You get me? I understand.
Yeah,
what you're saying.
I know you are. But you know what I'm like. I will say what I see, and if you're playing well, I'll say you're playing well and you deserve it. But at the moment, it's not looking as good as merry as you think it is. That's what I'm saying.
No, and none of us are looking at it. It's meltdown, bro. It's literally meltdown. But you want to know the funny thing is, if we would have beaten Aston Villa, we would be sitting here at tied for 4th with you guys.
Yeah,
and we would be. And we would be talking about the fact that this is a crazy season and we could probably easily get 4th.
Not even that game. It's more to do with the Leicester game, really and truly.
Yeah.
That's the game that we should have won. Like we didn't show anything in that Aston Villa game to suggest that we could have won it.
What would you say is Arsenal's best performance this season? I'd like to know.
Fulham, nah.
No. Leicester, first half of Leicester, we played amazing. We just didn't score.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
Fulham is up there as well. Yeah. We played really well.
The reason why I say we didn't play well against Fulham is if you look at what's the centre back, the Hector, like he didn't have a clue what he was doing. Like that back line was a shambles. So I expected us to win that from the moment we kicked off. I knew we was gonna win.
In terms of like consistency throughout like a full game, personally, it's Fulham. Like you guys were really good in all departments, but other than that. Obviously, look at Fulham, this shit.
Yeah, but that backs your point, though. That backs the point that the quality of teams that we've played goes back to that saying the quality of teams that we're having coming up now is not. They don't compare to the other teams that we've already faced.
True.
Well, let's see, innit? I mean, Leeds are not a bad outfit. They could probably give you problems if you don't turn up.
What is this guy talking about?
But you think about Leeds, yeah. Think about Leeds.
Yo, who's this guy talking about? Does anybody know who he's talking about?
This guy always on some nonsense, man.
Arsenal realist has you on the right. Is he talking about me? I'm not Arsenal.
Who's Arsenal's realist?
It's about the guy with the fucking mask in it.
Who's that?
But yeah,
Have
as
you-
I was saying, yeah, like with the Leeds game, the reason why I think we've got a good chance in this Leeds game, the way they press you,
Yeah.
if we can counter that, we will beat them. That's the only reason why I think.
Yeah, but Kesh, you also need to be up the pitch. If Aubameyang's playing left back and they're pressing you, you're in trouble. Doesn't matter who you're playing against.
No. I understand that. So,
No, but that doesn't make sense, Jen.
Why?
When Arsenal play out from the back, they don't bring everyone back. It's
They
not
do.
like
They
not
do.
in the build-up.
No, if you look at their positions that they take up when they haven't got the ball,
No,
Aubameyang's
but
pretty much playing like a left back.
yeah, when they haven't got the ball. We're talking about Leeds pressing Arsenal, which means Arsenal have the ball. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying if they sit deep, I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying if they sit deep with the ball and Leeds are pressuring them and there's no one up the pitch, they're going to get caught out. That's all I'm saying.
True, but against these type of teams, Arsenal, like even Man City, they play through us.
We played through.
They play through Liverpool. They play Arsenal when they get pressured. They actually play well.
Yeah, but at the same time, you need a striker that's going to be able to not hold the ball up like Lacazette with his back to the goal, someone that can actually spin behind. So that's why I think Aubameyang up front would be perfect if you're going to play that kind of football.
And just wanted to add a couple of points. Yeah. First thing, Leeds played expansive football at the start of the season, first 2-3 games. After that, they have gone completely defensive. They are not playing open play anymore. That is one. So we don't have that threat of them attacking us because it's going to be both teams trying to be like their defensive style of play and trying to get a goal. Second thing,
I don't think Leeds play like that. I've not seen them.
I don't agree.
They have changed it in the last 2 to 3 games. They have realized that if we keep playing open play and drop points, we will get relegated eventually. So they are now trying to conserve points rather than actually going with that open style of play. Second thing, we played well against Leicester. We played well against City. The only problem was finishing. But the thing will be now against Leeds, we'll at least get 7 or 8 chances to score a goal, which was the problem, the finishing. So I think this is a game where probably both Aubameyang and Lacazette can find their form if they both start the match.
Lacazette.
Yo, first things first.
I do not agree with that.
Glenn says, Jem, you're making me feel like Arsenal are going to get relegated.
Listen, bro, look. It can't be any worse than Manchester United, eh? Look where they are at the moment.
Wait. We've got a game in hand. If we win the game in hand, we're 7th.
I was waiting.
Who's the game in hand?
Burnley.
Yeah,
United are dead. United are dead, fam. Just loud United.
Bro.
Should win that still.
United should get relegated. That's what I think. United should get relegated.
What?
Ooh.
What do you mean United? Nah. It's about Arsenal. This is about Arsenal, man. This is about Arsenal.
Get United out here, man. As long as Ole stays, I'm telling you, man, I get relegated, fam.
You said that last season. Where'd you finish?
Forget about last season. Talk about this
year. Remind me.
Talk about this year. Who's won the FA Cup? Who's won a trophy? Your man. Who cares?
Here we go again.
The table's not the table right now, man. You guys need to relax about positioning.
That's
what
what I'm
like
saying.
12.
Context needs to be added to everything.
Man said being thankful, you know. What's wrong with these people? You got come in the chat just to chat shit on other man's name. Like,
Who is it?
Sunny TV made you be thankful.
What are they saying?
That's what Jason Wan said. Sunny TV made you, Egal, be thankful.
That's cap, man.
Listen. The amount of work Egal put in on Sonny's channel, like those who don't know or was there in the background wouldn't know. But I see how much work Egal put in that channel. So give him his credit, Give him his credit.
And I'll add one thing. Maybe most of the people that were working with the channel were because of Egal.
Literally. A lot of people that went on that channel, they wouldn't have been on there if it weren't for him.
Credit, give Egal his credit where credit.
I think you
give him his credit, bro.
Egal, I think you should use Terry. I think you should use Terry's song as your intro, man. That'd be so cool, man.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking. That would be sick, bro.
That song was. I was expecting it. I was watching the terrace today, and then
you remind me of a girl. It's a big tune still.
It is a tune.
Egal just accepts the violation.
And you don't keep coming on there. Listen. Hold on.
There's a difference. There's a difference between actually like
that's not
violation.
Nah, it's just a banner, isn't it?
Yeah.
We like banner on the football terrace.
It's banter, fair enough, but I thought it was just a bit, you know.
Nah, bro. If I'm out here actually taking shit personal, you'd know. I'd flip
Yeah.
out.
I know
Yeah.
you don't take personal. I know.
You've seen Egal when he gets personal anyway. Don't have to talk
I've
about that.
seen Egal get angry before, but Egal's a calm person, so he didn't get angry.
But yo, what do you
Go
call it?
riding football.
Oh,
Man,
So,
Jay,
because-
someone block this Jason
you're
Wang guy.
riding. Listen, no, don't block it yet. Listen, you're riding, yeah, Lee Gunner's dick, bro, because he's clearly mentioned after the terrace. He's banned anyone from saying Egal's name on the channel. So
Josiah Wan.
because he can't do it over there, you're coming over here to chat your shit. Just go away. If you not like
Let
the channel,
keep roll,
you go like, oh, fuck off.
Yo,
It's as simple as that.
yo, there's this one guy on Twitter. Every tweet that I tweet, underneath it,
He tags Lee Gunner.
underneath every single tweet I tweet, he says Lee Gunner's gonna fuck your wife. Lee Gunner's gonna fuck your mom.
Oh my!
Oh my!
That's not nice, is it?
Wait, Egal,
Wow!
Like,
you don't even have a wife. You don't even have a wife.
Egal does have a
Why
wife.
do you
I
care?
do have
Egal,
a
let's have a
You
wife.
don't even have a
Egal does have a wife.
You do.
yeah.
Oh my!
Egal don't have a wife.
Bro, just block him, bro. What the hell? You don't need to hear that shit. Just
Oh, get away, man! There's
guy
more.
Lee Gunner bullied you,
Weird
Baldy
people in the
Egal. What the hell?
Oh, these are weird, man.
Where'd Egal go?
He got scared. No, I'm
Weird
joking.
youths. Weird
No.
guys.
All right,
Just
nah,
ban them,
okay.
man.
Let's get back to the
Let's get back to how crap Arsenal are. Come on, let's go. No, I'm joking.
All right, so
Oh, let's talk about
okay.
shit Chelsea, man. Let's talk about shit
Nah,
Chelsea.
this is an Arsenal stream, man.
You
This
wish
is
it was
Egal's
us.
stream. You gotta respect what Egal wants to do. So
They're
Come on,
haters,
man.
bro.
Yeah, they're haters.
Chelsea, man.
I went all what do you call it? Last night I was just like, yo, fuck this shit. I doubled down. If you guys seen my Twitter, you guys know what I mean. I just changed I did it. I just fucked these guys. Well, yeah, I'm
You should
really
have
doing a response video to everything because it's getting ridiculous.
you should have done a cosplay like Granit Xhaka or something for the Twitter fans who are haters.
Yo, Jem, what do you call it? Tell me this, bro. Is it me or am I just easy person to get wind up?
No, it's just because you're Mr. Positive, and a lot of what you
Yeah, you're
say
too nice, bro.
it goes against the whole thing,
Who-
the whole outset. You're just a positive Arsenal fan. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes it might come out deluded to people, but it's just your thing, bro. You just do what you do.
Bro,
You don't change it, man.
that's-
That's what I'd say.
Egal, yeah.
I mean,
Egal, you know what they think? They think you're thingy. You're tired from Arsenal fan, bro, because like you're always happy and stuff.
That's why I
That's
can't
it.
wear a toque, bro.
Yeah.
The moment I wear a toque,
If you go on AFTV,
over.
they'll think you're tired, bro.
oh no. I'm myself, bro. I've been on AFTV. If you guys don't know this, I've been on AFTV. I had an interview before.
Yeah,
when did you go on
Yeah.
FTV?
After we beat the same day Alexis Sanchez deal was done. The next game was Crystal Palace at home. We won 4-1. I went on AFTV after that.
You know the thing is, yeah, I genuinely didn't care if we got Alex Sanchez or not. But if we got him, my motivation for him coming was just for me to mock Arsenal fans. I didn't care that he was coming.
Backfired though, didn't it?
You
Yeah,
guys
I-
only
yeah.
think Christian guy, do you think Ole's back at the wheel run?
No, Ole
You
ain't
think
back.
Ole's back?
No, guys,
Ole ain't
let's
back.
not get into
Ole's back, man, I'm
Manchester
telling you.
United.
Ole's back.
Let's not get into Manchester United. Let's not get into Chelsea. It's gonna get too far.
Let's talk
So,
about caretaker Arteta.
What?
Payet-
I've
You know
got-
Lampard, yeah? Do you know Lampard,
I've got
yeah?
a good point to
This
make
guy-
about Arsenal.
Lampard, yeah? Do you know this guy? He took the derby from third to fourth.
You
Yeah,
don't care,
Chelsea
man.
from
You don't
third
care.
to fourth. Like
Yeah, I know.
from fourth to from third to fourth. It don't make
It
sense.
doesn't
man.
matter.
Lampard,
It doesn't matter
Doesn't
when you
matter,
have
got
Roman
Champions League, bro.
Abramovich.
it don't make
Jem,
sense, man.
Roman
Jem,
Champions
Abramovich,
It don't make sense.
It doesn't
It
matter
don't make
who you
sense.
have.
Yeah,
Jem,
yeah.
if Lampard don't win nothing this season,
Yeah.
what are your expectations for him next season?
My expectations of Frank Lampard is that he needs to finish in the top 3 and he needs to win a domestic trophy. If he doesn't do that, then there's a good chance that he'll get sacked.
He's
I think
facing
here
a
we go.
sack.
Yeah,
It just goes
yeah.
to show you the levels of expectations. Arsenal, what we're expecting is to get Champions League football by any means necessary. Finishing 8th and getting Champions League football.
Chelsea,
The thing is,
Chelsea-
that might be
These
your
are quick,
expectation.
man.
I don't think that's your owner's expectation. Genuinely, I don't think that's what he expects from Arsenal.
Chelsea have just more
Well,
ambition
look
than
at-
Arsenal, bro.
Because
It's
if
not
he
about-
expected that, I feel like
Really?
they'll put more time and effort into the cups. They expected you to get Champions League football. I feel like after that season, that first season where he didn't get it, felt like they were just like, it's done now. Like,
This, do you know what I don't want Arsenal? Do you know what I don't want Arsenal to get Champions League? If we get Champions
you
League,
are bored. By the way,
Yeah.
this isn't Egal. This isn't Egal that's blocking you. It's me. Just letting you know.
if we get Champions League football, I think like Arsenal, yeah, they're not gonna back us, man. I
you're
don't want
gonna
us to
get
get
him. No,
Champions
if
League.
Arsenal get Champions League football,
They won't back us, man. They
They'll
won't
get
back their thing.
embarrassed.
Arteta.
No, they will.
Yeah.
They will. They
Arsenal,
will. Trust me.
Imagine
You know what?
imagine if Arsenal face Bayern Munich in the
I
Champions
don't. It will be like 10-0, man. It'll be like
You know
15-0.
why? You know
two
why I
games.
say
Just
we will get
concentrate on
back?
the Europa League, man.
You know why I say we will get
Yeah,
back?
I'd rather stay in the Europa League than get embarrassed, bro. I don't want that.
Wait,
Yeah.
no. Cash was gonna say
Yo,
something.
where do they keep coming from,
I
Kesh?
know, man. I
Egal,
don't
Egal.
understand.
He's making a new
Listen,
thing.
They're
That's why.
probably bots. The best and simple thing is to ignore.
Leave
They'll
them.
get tired. They'll get tired and go back home.
What I will say is, yeah, the reason why I think we will get back to the summer is because if you look at the sheer amount of money we're going to be getting off the wage list, we're saving. I think they said it's like 800 and something.
Well,
Hey,
who's out of contract in the summer? What, Ozil?
Mustafi,
Mustafi, David Luiz, Socrates.
Yeah.
The thing is, yeah,
Ozil's wage just
Last
about
match.
pays a
he's
banner
gonna
on
offer.
increase.
Knowing
Ozil's just
Arteta,
chilling. Ozil's
Knowing-
just chilling.
knowing
Man's just
Arteta, he'll
tweeting,
just
bro.
he'll offer
Man's just tweeting
Mustafi
stuff.
a new deal.
No,
Knowing
he won't.
Arteta.
He won't. He won't.
He'll
He
offer
won't.
him a new deal.
No,
You
you
won't.
violate. You violate.
Already
You won't.
rejected.
Mustafi's the English Phil Jones, bro. We don't want this guy. I'm telling you.
Phil
He'll be
Jones
gone.
is not half as bad as the defender United fans will have.
Nah. Phil Jones is
Phil Jones is
bad.
bad.
No, but he's not half as
He's
bad as
terrible.
United fans will have you thinking he is.
Phil
He's
Jones
not
is
half as
terrible,
bad.
man.
Nah, he's bad, man.
He's bad, but
Bro,
he's not.
The only reason why
I'll
he's
tell
at
you this.
Man United is because
Phil
he's
Jones
English, bro.
Phil
The only
Jones
way
makes
he's at Man United is because he's
look
English,
like
bro.
a good center back.
It's not even that. You know what, Phil Jones? Phil Jones looked good because at that time he had the likes of Ferdinand there that could
Again,
lead the back line.
he's a bit like Joe
You know what I
Gomez.
mean?
He needs to have his
I don't know how Fergie won the league with Phil Jones, man. That guy's
because
dead.
he's the best manager of all time, bro.
That's the
why.
magical Fergie, man. That's the
Fergie
magical
was doing
Fergie.
madness with shit.
He
But
made
the thing
terrible
is, yeah,
players
in a
look good.
way,
Even
Fergie
Darren
did
Fletcher,
kinda ruin Man United,
bro.
in a way.
What was that guy good at? Please tell me.
Who?
He was good at nothing. Darren Fletcher, bro.
He was a squad player, bruv.
Yeah,
you're right, that guy was still
an
getting-
important player for us, bro.
That guy still was doing madness.
Madness. He's the
You
madness.
guys, you guys think Sir Alex will win the league with this United team?
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Poch
wouldn't.
would.
Yes.
No, he
Poch
wouldn't.
would.
Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
Poch can.
You know what? You
Poch
know
can.
what?
Alex would win the league with any
I don't know
team.
if he would win it.
He wouldn't. Listen, sir.
Yes.
Hey, Gal,
sir-
I'll go, yeah?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
later,
Ken,
Ken.
can I ask you a
Alright,
question?
sweet,
Yo.
sweet.
I'm gonna wrap this up in a second. Just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna bring you guys all back in a second. Okay? Don't go nowhere.
All right, bro.
Don't
Alright.
go nowhere. I'm gonna just wrap this up. Just hide you guys in the background. And then, yo, Kesh, we're out of here. But before we go, just tell everybody where they can catch you, my guy.
You can find me at Kesh. I got bothered. You can find me on Twitter. That's KeshAFC04. And for all you haters coming on this channel, get a life.
You know what? I might just do a response video. They finally got me triggered. But yo.